There is a growing consensus among theoretical physicists that calls for the observer to be put in the middle of the framework of a theory of everything, the observer's point of view, whether it's relativistic or on the quantum scale. For example, Sean Carroll, Something Deeply Hidden, he promotes this new paradigm of including a observer in their field of view, or in the framework of a theory of everything. And this diagram that I've drawn is based on an axiom that there's two basic possible ways to become unobservable in our setting of observable reality, visual reality, observable reality. One, as you can see, the coffee cup is slowly becoming apparently small as its distance from the observer grows into an infinite range, where it becomes a dot on the horizon, the visual observable horizon, and then finally would vanish into nothing. The other way, that's the relativistic unobservable, and that is going towards what some people think might be a multiverse beyond our observable reality, our observable universe, the boundary of our universe, the edge of our universe. That's the multiverse. This is the field of view of the observer. That's the observer. This is a coffee cup as an example. The other way is the quantum unobservable, the many worlds. When it falls out of your field of view, not going off in the distance to an infinity, but falling out of your field of view. And that's likened to the notion of the moon not having a definite state if it's not observed by an observer. And as you can see, the coffee cup is falling out of the field of view of the observer. It doesn't hold a definite state anymore. It's in a superposition of infinitely many states, I believe, in the Hilbert space. Anyway, the thing that these two have in common is that one is going towards an infinite distance and one is becoming an infinite superposition. However that ties into anything. This is the stereoscopic field. This is the near periphery. And this is the far periphery of the observer. I don't know how they might tie in. I just look at the basic field of view. And I liken this to some sort of observational field theory. Something that would accompany this diagram, this axiom, I guess, or whatever, drawn out axiom that shows that the relativistic world on the large scale structure of the space-time and the quantum world, the microscopic world, is both related by the field of view of the observer in these two different ways, these two possible basic different ways. An object receding into an infinite distance, and an object becoming an infinite superposition out of the field of view of the observer, where the wave is not collapsed, or at least not collapsed in our reality, in our universe. is collapsing one branch of the many worlds, or it doesn't collapse. I'm not exactly sure on that point, but I'm promoting my idea of a observational field theory that ties in relativity with quantum mechanics, quantum world, with this basic axiom of the two basic ways that an object can become an unobservable in relativistic terms and in the quantum world. And a third way that I put in the description of this video is of a man-made modification to our reality. And that, of course, is my idea of a portal, a visual portal, invisible in our reality. That could be a third way, and I believe that might tie into the multiverse and the many worlds. They're both the same thing. One's distant and one's in a superposition, but they're both the same thing. If they're identical, what makes them different, I believe. And also there could be a mixture of relativistic and quantum states. An object can be both infinitely distant and also out of your field of view. I don't know if that matters any. I'm just beginning to work all this out in my head, but I believe that along with the quantum field theories that we have, and a gravitational field theory, and relativity, the missing link is an observable field theory, observational field theory, that ties the relativistic in with the quantum world. Well, thanks for viewing this, and please read the description because I'm not sure if I quite explained myself clearly. Everything that I'm saying here will be in the description of this video. And again, thanks a lot. Bye.